Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. It's Rock Mercury. Welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. All right, I am having a little snack here. I have a little blueberry kind of bar situation that my sister made. Very tasty. And I have some almond milk that I'm drinking with it. So I'm just gonna have a little snack and chat with you guys for a second. I'm pretty sleepy. I'm pretty late, but I only went live once today, so I want to come back on and chat with you guys. This bar is so good. It has flaxseed in it, a lot of healthy fibers and everything. So it's like kind of a healthy dessert. Fresh blueberries. I'm loving it. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all gotta stay away from that processed foods. I'm about to start making the rest of my teas. I have so many teas from Bilingual Balance that I want to get through them so I can order some more because that's the best place. I'm telling you guys, if any herbs you guys want and teas, like Bilingual Balance is the one. It's Dr. Sebi's son's company, Victor Bowman. It's the best teas ever. So I need to be making the rest of those and drink them with you guys at night. But I've just kind of been off my flow lately. I'm gonna get back into it. Yo with Zero says, no weird stuff, bro, but you are a beautiful dude. Much love. Thank you so much. Yo, it's Zero. Thank you. I hope that I like the weird stuff. Keep the stuff weird. Thank you for your kindness. Y'all, I just got back from the gym. I've been watching Tasha K's videos. Tasha K is the blogger who's getting sued by Cardi B for $4 million, for lying on her. I don't believe she lied on her. I believe that Cardi B is racistly attacking this blogger, but it's what it is. It's a shady game, and that's kind of why I also pivoted from talking about too much celebrity culture, because I know a lot of stuff. I've been in the industry for so long that I've been around these people. I know the real tea. But when you say certain things that they don't want out because they live their life in some lie and they're so afraid of the truth coming out, they try to sue you, and it's just not worth it. I'm not trying to get sued by these artists or these celebrities. It's trash. What's the point? Their egos are so fragile that they figure if you don't say something they like, they'd just rather just sue you. I'm not for that life. I'm not about that life at all. So that's why I'm switching more of my content to things that are going to be helpful for you guys, like house tours, branding tips, different tips on how to, get your brand out there and develop your brand. And I just think it's super important to kind of share things that are really helpful. So I'm excited for the new content coming. It's not going to always be live content, but so you do want to be part of my Rockers and Mercuryans on the website. You want to be part of that, you guys, because there's going to be plenty of new content. Muff Diver says, you look like Grady from Sanford and Sons. Okay, who cares? Why do people say dumb stuff? It's just what does that do for anyone? Do I say I look like anyone? It's just so annoying. User says, can I come over, boyfriend? No, I'm not your boyfriend. You cannot come over. I don't know you. You're probably not even rich, so you definitely can't come over. Natural Woman says, LOL. Hey, Natural Woman, good to see you. Muff Diver says, your mom. Really, Muff Diver? That's all you have to say? That's really lazy, Muff Diver. Please do better. Please do. Be really boring, Muff Diver. Like, that, it makes me sad how boring your comments are. It's just like, dang. Like, what a waste. You really typed that? That's all you have to say? Ugh, it's sad. Really pathetic. Very, very pathetic. Infinity says, what are you eating, love? I'm eating a blueberry kind of scone, but it's a little softer than a scone. It's like a bar, like a, it's almost, it was a muffin my sister made, but then she added like more oatmeal and some more hearty like flaxseed and stuff. And now it's kind of like giving like a scone, almost like a scone dessert, but it's not hard. It's weird. I don't know, it's good. Very tasty. Natural Woman says, LOL, hello, handsome. Hello, Natural Woman. User says, I have money. Okay, come on over then. How much money do you have, first of all? I need to see proof of funds. But if you have good money, I'll drop the pin. Infinity says, it looks really good. It's tasty. Like, when I first saw it, I'm like, this looks kind of dry. I don't want that. But then when I started eating it, I'm like, ooh, not blueberry muffin vibes, but like healthy with some almond milk. Living. It's living. Anyway, I was watching Tasha K. Right now, who I love is Candace Owens and Tasha K. And I'm loving what Kanye's saying. These Kanye West posts he's making, exposing all of his private text messages. I'm living for it. I'm living for it. Like, it's this real convos that people have been having about him already. And now he's just, like, full out calling himself out and being real about his communication with these people who have so much to say about him behind his back. But now he's releasing text messages current, like, as it goes. These aren't old text messages. These are, like, current messages as they happen. You know, some of them don't put him in the best light, but they're honest, and that's what I appreciate about these text messages. They're transparent. I like Kanye West, his social media content more than I even like his music. I think it's iconic to just say what you really feel, to be transparent and say, F this and F that. Or I'm effed up, but they're effed up, and whatever. Like, just calling out contract deals, huge multi-million-dollar deals, just calling them out. There's never been anybody like this before. Not at that level. You know, of course, there's been people who can be gangster and say certain things, but there's nobody who's had the power and the influence that he has that has said these things. Look at this muffin. They're giving everything to me. Alright. User says, you're pretty, man. Thank you. Natural says, LOL. Infinity says, I'm hollering. Your comeback game is everything. I literally just be reading these comments. Like, I'm so confused. TikTok has forced me to not cuss these people out. Y'all have no idea how fun it would be to cuss everyone out. But I feel like I've evolved in a way because I don't want to get banned on TikTok. So it's like, it's made me evolve myself to respond in like a new way that's still hopefully just as shady, but not as ban-worthy. So I'm trying to find that balance because I want to cuss them out because I feel like that's good for my soul. But It is what it is. Like these apps are so, they're all about censorship, and I hate being censored. I hate being censored so much. It's the worst feeling. With the business says, okay, Sugar Britches. So they're calling me Sugar Britches, which is a great name for a song. That's a really great name for a song. I know you meant it as an insult towards me, but I'm kind of living for that, for like a rap song. Sugar Britches. Rock Mercury's new song, Sugar Britches, out today. It would be ratchet. If I did Sugar Britches as a song, oh my god, it would just be so, so savage. I can't even sample that right now. I'm on TikTok, so I can't like even say what I would say in that kind of song, but it's gonna be like dirty. Should I add that to my list? I gotta write a whole new song though. I already have 20 other songs that I'm supposed to put on the second part of my album. I'm working on 10 songs right now. I worked on it today some more. I've been very committed to this new album. I worked on it today. I worked on it yesterday. I've been working on it for years, but like now I'm like in the recording process, and I'm gonna finish each song and master it and release it the second I'm done with the 10. And then I'm gonna start working on the 30 song album because it's really 30. I know I said 20, but it's like 30 songs I gotta put out. Oh my gosh, so many songs. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about it, but it's like some parts of me wishes I could just press the button and get the songs out. Like just, but I know that defeats the whole purpose of recording and making music. I love making music, but I just really want these songs out because I hear how I want them to sound. I hear every part of how I want this new album to sound, but I have to do so much work to make it happen. But I feel like after I finish these two albums, the A side and the B side of them, I'm gonna be a master level producer. Like I've already produced a lot of songs, but I think this is gonna take me to another level because I'm actually learning more each day. Like as I'm recording, I'm taking real courses that are just teaching me new tips and tricks, and I'm just like gaining and absorbing the knowledge. What I need to do though is stop watching these drama videos. Like I need to trade the drama videos in for music, like music training videos, like tips and tricks and stuff. I need to be studying. I need to be studying. Um, that's the way. That's the way I gotta do it. I gotta just study. Like it's rough because I like hearing some of this drama, but only because I know these celebrities, and so it's kind of funny to hear all the tea come out and find out like that all their facades are burning away. But it's like, who cares? I don't really care about this drama that much. But I'll be watching those videos. I love watching Tasha K. Salone. I like watching Rich Lux. I don't really watch Rich Lux as often anymore, but I still love him. But I just like some of these drama videos to get the tea. But I don't like it doesn't really matter. At the same time, like time is so valuable. And although I loved hearing what Tasha K had to say about Azealia Banks, who I love dearly, um, she said that Azealia Banks said that Tasha K got paid by Nicki Minaj to speak illy about Cardi B. That's not true. Tasha K says what she wants to say. Nobody can pay her to say anything. Anybody who knows her brand, she doesn't get paid to say nothing. She has sponsorships, but that's products. She has sponsorships. And I've been on Tasha K's show before. She doesn't get paid from people. Like, that would make her too biased. I mean, she has a relationship with Nicki Minaj, so it may have been a conversation, but I don't think she was paid. That doesn't make any sense. Especially because this whole case was so drawn out in court. If there was any connection to Nicki Minaj, it would have been found already. within the case against Cardi B. But I don't know, I just love the way she, like, her viewpoint on things, and it's really fun to watch her. But it is drama. It's drama. So I gotta start transitioning at least while I'm in album mode. Which, to be honest, album mode is 100% of the time. Like, I need to always be in album mode. There's always new songs to create. I was thinking about it today, and I'm like, Whitney Houston's dead. Mariah Carey smoked way too many cigarettes and lost all her whistle tones. Voices, the ability to sing, the ability to have a voice in general, is a limited situation. It can be taken from us at any time. Especially, I used to smoke a lot too. I used to smoke like a little ganja, like a lot of ganja. Smoke that ganja. That's not good for the lungs. So I could lose my lungs too. I don't know. I don't smoke anymore, but still, I could have permanent damage. All that to say, I want to make sure that I'm taking big efforts and big moves towards recording more music while I can. Because we always think that, like, oh, we'll do it later, we'll do it like tomorrow, or in a few years I'll get to it. There might not be a few years. I only go down the street, like my gym, I only drive like one place a day. I haven't gotten gas in a month. Because I only drive about a mile away. And the whole mile I'm driving is in my community. Because it's like, that's how my community, like, there's about a mile to get to the gym, which is really close, but it's just like a big entrance. It's a beautiful entrance. And we have like bridges and trees and lakes, and it's gorgeous. But it takes that long to get to my gym. Not long at all. And there could still be an accident then. And even though I only go close to a close space, things can happen anywhere. Like, it's just very, like, I need to really, like, absorb that and not be afraid, and also not rush the project, but take steps every day consistently so that I can release what I want to release and, like, feel like I'm contributing towards the art that I've been wanting to manifest. Like, I don't want to live in a space of like, oh, well, I just need to do this, and once I do this, then I'll do this. Well, once I do this, and once I do that, then I'll come and do this part of the music, or I'll do this. It's like, once I get this amount of funding, once I get this. If you do all that, you're gonna miss out on everything. Like, I can't believe it. I plan on having this album out a year ago. Maybe even longer. Maybe, let me think. About at least a year ago, I planned on having this album out. At least a lot of the songs. Some of the songs I just wrote. Like, one of the songs that I'm working on now, I just wrote it a few weeks ago. But some of the songs are older. And then the B side of the album, I wrote those songs probably like 8 years, 9 years ago. Like, it's been a long time since I wrote some of these songs. But I want to get everything out, cleanse my artistic palette, so I can start fresh. I want to be new. I want to release this. I don't even know how much I'm going to listen to these two albums. I think people are going to like these albums because I'm going to put a lot of work into them. I already am putting a lot of work. But I don't see myself sticking onto them too long. I just want to get them out into the universe. I feel like creative ideas want to be born into the ethos. Like, creative ideas, they visit artists because they want to manifest into the physical world. I don't want to hoard these ideas and block them from the light of day. Like, I don't think all creativity is ours to possess. Which is why the music law world is kind of sketchy. And I'm happy that Beyonce stood up for herself. Beyonce does her best to really get approval for every type of sample she uses and collaboration, all that. And this one white band, decided that they want to attack her and say that she's arrogant and didn't reach out to ask permission to use their song. When she did, she went to their publisher. She went to the publisher for the song "I'm So Sexy for My This," too sexy. You know, I can't say too much. I might get sued too. Um, but it's so sketchy when you start working with so many people. Like, people try to tear you down no matter where you're doing. So like, I feel like if I can make my music now, before I have a bigger microscope on me, to that certain point, it's gonna change. Like, people don't care, they don't care, and then all of a sudden, I'm gonna go viral for something, and then I'm gonna trend, and then people are gonna care what I do. They're gonna try to cancel me, and then I'll go back to irrelevance again. Then I'll come back to the limelight again. Like, it's a back and forth, and nothing's consistent. You gotta really ride that wave when it comes. So there's a certain time as an artist before you go really viral, where you're kind of free to make all the music that you want to make, all the art you want to make. Nobody checking for you like that. Like, they don't attack you as thoroughly. Like, you're able to have a lot more freedom in your artistic rights and stuff. Like, and that's what I want to take advantage of now before I do pop off. Cause I know I will. I know too many celebrities to not pop off. Like, I understand where I'm going. I get the goal of what's happening, but I have this like delicate space right now to put out as much music and art as I can before there's a microscope on me and they try to cancel me. Because that's how it is. Like, the second you're in that space, that limelight, which isn't permanent, you could be in the limelight for a short time. It could be your 15 minutes of fame, or it can be a few years or something. But you have to like really monetize off that and invest properly to sustain yourself for when nobody gives a dang about you, which happens. As much as they love you and care, like they love Britney Spears. They loved her. They said, "Oh, she's Britney. Hit me, baby, one more time. We love her. We love her." Then they let her get put into conservatorship against her will. That her family pimp her out. Basically, her family just abused her situation. They disregarded her, told her she was crazy, and then once some fans said, "You know what, maybe we should help her escape," and they helped her escape. I'm one of those fans who helped her get her out of that situation. I love Britney Spears. Then all of a sudden the public is like, "Oh yes, Britney's free again. We love her. She's not crazy. Like, her family's crazy. We love Britney." They flip. They just flip and flop. Flip flop, flip flop. That's just how it is. Like, you can't even take it personally. You just have to save your influence and your money. Like, create as much as you can. Because then anything you create becomes a political thing, or like a bigger deal. Like, you try to create a song again. Everybody's dissecting every word you put in the song. Seeing if you're subbing somebody or what scandal they can attach you to. I watched this with my celebrity friends. I watched them go through this. And it's not fun. Because the issue is, these people, they have nothing better to do. These fans, these thousands and millions of people, whatever. Millions for them. I have friends who have millions and millions of followers. Millions of people know them everywhere. And their world doesn't stop just because they're that famous. Like, they have so many responsibilities. They're working nonstop. Their management still treats them like they're a child or something. Like, it's really dark. Like, they don't really have that much freedom. In fact, they lose more of it. And it's just like they're constantly worried to go outside because they're going to get paparazzi'd or something, and it's going to be a big scandal, or what if they're wearing the wrong thing, or what if they say the wrong thing and they end up on the news and they lose a contract deal worth millions of dollars, which happens. That kind of stuff happens all the time. This industry's a mess. Let me read these comments real quick. I'm so sleepy, you guys. I do want to talk about some of these statements that Kanye has been making about Virgil Abloh, who I love dearly. You know, I'm blessed to have known Virgil, and I mean, I didn't realize that he had cancer. To be honest, I didn't know. Not, he was very private about that. But Kanye is speaking about his strained relationship with Virgil and other things too. Like he's been exposing these messages and just showing how flip floppy even himself in the industry is. Like he's just, there's a web to this, and it can be dark if you don't have security in who you are as a person. It can be really dark to navigate yourself in this entertainment industry. You can lose your mind. Absolutely. Thankfully, I've already sold my soul, so I'm good. I'm immune to everything, but a lot of people can lose their minds. Okay, I'm gonna read these comments, and I think I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm just like, I just want to stop by, chat with you guys as I ate that delicious blueberry scone cupcake muffin thing. Really good. All right. Let me see who says something. Infinity says yes. Make it into a song. You know what? That'd be so fun to make that a song. Infinity says congratulations on your album. Thank you. I'm just excited to be working on it. So many days have gone by where I didn't work on it because I was just so busy with things happening and moving into a new home in a new city right now. I have meetings every day for my companies. Like it's always going, and so it's just nice to be working on something I care about. Like I care about this album. I'm excited to put it out. So happy once it's done. I'll be the happiest. Blunt Sleazy says, "Hey Rock, hey Blunt." Sorry, I've seen the profile photo. He looked kind of hot in the profile photo. I'm like, hey. Buck Fuddle says, "Can you please put some butter on that? I'm so hungry." No butter. No butter on that. It's perfect the way it was. And I ate it. It's in my belly. Oh my god, we have 3.7 thousand likes. You guys are insane. Thank you so much for 3.7 thousand likes. I didn't even know I was on here that long to get that. So thank you. Buck Puddle says, "I'm so hungry. I'm so tired." Max Garza says, "Your voice is literally satisfying." Oh, thank you. I'm whispering right now because my family's sleeping and this house echoes. It's a huge house, but it echoes. Infinity says, "So true." Yeah, Infinity. Natural Woman says, "Where can we hear samples of your music?" You can hear my full songs on all streaming platforms. Every streaming platform out there. Just type in Rock Mercury and you'll see me. I'm on there, or YouTube. I'm everywhere. But thank you for asking. Big Sky says, "Where have I seen you before?" On your TV screen. Been all over your TV screen. I think the reason I don't care that I've been on TV and in movies so often is because my main goal is music. So if like the only time I even care is somebody's like, "Oh, like I've seen you in this or that." Like I get excited when people tell me that they heard my new song or they like my music video or whatever. Like that makes me excited. But movies and TV shows, it's like, okay, cool. I did see the Jeffrey Dahmer scenes that I was in today. We got a big new TV, a 75-inch TV, very nice, like a Google TV, and so I signed it to Netflix. I'm like, you know what? Let me just see the parts that I'm in on this episode 9. I'm in, and I get now why people are calling me a lot, telling me that I'm in the show. because it is pretty close up on me, and then it like kind of comes out. But yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch the whole show because it's too traumatic for me. I can't do that. Natural Woman says, "I hear you. Good thinking." Yeah, I'm just gonna like focus on what I love to do. Billionaire Boys Club says, "Rock, I screamed when I saw you in Jeffrey Dahmer's show." Oh my gosh! I hope you don't wake anybody up. But thank you for your support. Billionaire Boys Club says, "How did you land the role?" Um, Ryan Murphy picked me, and he told me to come and shoot, and I did. I'll do anything Ryan Murphy tells me because I love Glee. And he put me in there twice. He put me in the show twice. I saw it. In one of the scenes, we shot it for so long, and I could not believe that that's the only scene that they showed. It's just one angle. I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, in my opinion, for continuity, it doesn't make sense that I'm in that episode twice because it's like I feel like I'm very distinct looking. And so I'm like, aren't they gonna notice that I'm in this scene over here, but then somehow I'm all the way in this other scene in a different part of the town or whatever? Like, I don't know, but that's what they wanted. And I'm not the director. I was just acting. So we shot for like over a week. It just didn't make sense, like continuity wise. I was like, wait, how am I like if you saw there's so many people that were supposed to be in that first scene, and then it ended up just being me and this one other girl. I'm not a girl, but I mean this one woman who was in the scene, and then me. That's it. That's all that they showed, and it was like at least supposed to be like at least like 30 people or so that's supposed to be in that scene that we had set up. We set the whole scene up to show. But that's what he picked. I think Ryan Murphy did that on purpose because he's worked with me so many times that he just wanted to kind of feature me double time or whatever, and I'm fine with it. But from a continuity aspect, as a producer myself, um, that didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense because I had blonde hair in that video. Like when I was on the show, I had blonde hair and I had my beard, so you're gonna know it's me. So it's like if people were watching close enough, they're like, wait, did I find Waldo? Did I just find Waldo? What in the world? Like, I'm sure so many people thought they were going to be seen in the show, and so many people were not seen. We worked for so long hours, long days, and um, it's just funny how many people did not make it into it, but I made it in twice somehow. I don't even know how that happened. But thank you, Ryan Murphy. I love you, and um, I don't know. My aunt called me. She's like, "I saw you in the Jeffrey Dahmer show. You should have been one of the victims." I'm like, you want me to be killed by Jeffrey Dahmer in the show? Like, first of all, I wasn't willing to cut my beard, so they couldn't even They couldn't like cast me for that because I wasn't willing to change my look to match the looks of the victims or whatever. I wasn't willing to do that. So they cast me for what I was willing to do, which was just featured parts, reactions and stuff, and just how it was. But it was so funny. I'm like, Auntie, are you serious? Like, I don't even talk to her often, but she was just funny that she messaged me. She's like, I saw you. Like, that's my nephew. Da, da, da. I was like, girl. I see her on Instagram. She's always on, like, social media. She's, like, always posting dancing videos or something. But we don't really talk that often. I didn't even realize I had an aunt until I was, like, an adult already. I mean, an aunt on that side. Like, I didn't realize my dad had other sisters until later on. But she's cool. I like her. She's dope. But it was just funny. Like, I haven't talked to her in, like, a long time. And then that's when she messaged me. I was like, I'm not trying to be one of these victims. That is so stressful to even have to act that role and to have to process being killed by this serial killer in a show. No. It's too much. It's too stressful. Too much for me. Too triggering. So I'm thankful I have to just have a little chill roll. Oh, okay, I'm so sleepy. Let me just read a few more and I'm going to bed because it's already 2 in the morning. 212. It's the 212 right now. Shout out to Azalea Banks. I'm in the 212. I'm in the where you up to? I can't even say the words. It's too explicit. I'm in the 212. Shout out to Azalea though. Tasha K was wrong for coming for Azalea the way she did. She said that she was gonna still come to Azalea respectfully because Azalea Banks may have some cat skulls that she may curse her with. I'm like, you are so rude, thinking that Azalea Banks is over there sacrificing cats. That's not what she does. I love Azalea. Azalea Banks is a friend of mine. I love her dearly. And she does not sacrifice cats. Like, people are so crazy for even putting that on her. They're like, oh, she makes cat stew. Like, no, her cat passed away that she loved. His name was Lucifer. He was a sweet cat. I loved him too. And she decided to dig him up so that she can preserve the skull of the cat. You have to boil the skull to get everything off of it. So it's not she was eating the soup, but she was just trying to clean it off so she can have a memorabilia of the cat's skull. People do it all the time in taxidermy. So it's like, why is she different now? Why is people assuming that she boils cats or something? Now, does she practice witchcraft? Absolutely. Absolutely. But so do I. So do a lot of people in the industry. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it was unnecessary for her to come after her again and use that same old joke of this one time she goes to dig up her dead cat. I don't think she even buried the cat yet. Like, she just wanted to keep the skull so she can remember her cat. Nothing wrong with that. Is there some magic powers to the cat? Possibly. I don't know. There's different spells for different things. But I'm so sleepy, y'all. I'm trying to finish these questions. Billionaires Boys Club says, how did you land the role? I already asked that. Oh, rest in peace, Virgil, says Billionaire Boys Club. Yeah, rest in peace, Virgil. He was an amazing person. He was friends with my ex, and he followed him to the day he died. I think, if his account's still up, he still follows my ex right now. But I love Virgil, and I think that he's just an iconic artist. And he's gone too soon. So I'll just say that. Rest in peace, Virgil. Love you. Even though what Kanye said on his Instagram wasn't the most respectful thing to Virgil, but it was still expressed the love he had for him. So that's good. Robert says, oh, thank you for sharing the live. Natural Woman's laughing at me. She says, congratulations, thank you. Billionaire says, she said, become one of the victims. Yeah, why in the world? It was funny. I'm not watching it, but Billionaires Boys Club says, did you get to talk to the guy who played Jeffrey? He was there. Yeah. I didn't know this movie was going to be this big, or this show. I didn't know. I was just doing my job. I had no idea. They kept a lot of things secret. Where did you move to? I'm in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. I love it here. All right. Well, that's the last question for now. Tomorrow, you can ask more questions. Thank you for joining Rock Mercury on the Rock Mercury podcast. Please make sure to check out rockmercury.com for all things Rock Mercury. I need to go to sleep. Hold on, let me put my bonnet on again. Oh God, hold on. No. I gotta get my bonnet on to protect my oil in my hair. I've been doing this every day. Protect my stuff. Oh, now they're falling apart. I ripped it one time and the whole thing really ripped. Oh no. It's because I pulled it once. I want to buy another one. I gotta buy another one of these bonnets. From Amazon this time, but this is still cute. I got this one from Target. So I need one that really doesn't slip. Because this one, sometimes I wake up in the morning and it's off. And that's not the tea. Natural Woman says, where did you move to? Oh, wait. Said, yeah, Houston, Texas. That's right, Natural Woman. Houston, Texas is the place to be. I love it here. I'm very happy. The happiest I've ever been. Because I'm free mentally too. The happiness comes from internally. It's not the place I live. Although it's beautiful where I live, I'm very happy here. But like the internal peace I have and being around my family, like this is a win. It's a win. Um, so yep, here's my bonnet. Natural Woman says I'm a Texan. Well, I'm a Californian. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, but I love Texas so much. So there's that. I lived here. When I came in high school, I lived here for um, like 8 years or so. I was here for a while in Texas. Then I moved back to California, but I'm back. I'm back. All right, you guys. Natural Woman said, I'm a Texan. You better go. Texans. All right. Rock on, Mercuryans. I'm exhausted. Have a beautiful night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm done. It's a wrap for me. It's a wrap. Toast. Now I gotta go. Bye. Thank you, Natural Woman. Love you too. Sending love your way. Hope you have a beautiful night.